Welcome to lesson 4. Today's lesson is all about marketing, and what I'm going to go through with you today is the 3 steps that you need to be aware of and be optimizing in your business to create a more effective and efficient customer journey, taking cold leads all the way to clients. And I'm going to be comparing or explaining why marketing is very much like dating, as well as take you through exactly what inbound attraction-based marketing is and why it's so effective. I always like to talk about marketing in the way of dating because it's a really easy concept for people to grasp, and it's actually so similar in terms of the way the journey from attracting a mate and attracting a client is so similar. So say you are single and you're looking for a partner. Think about what you're going to do. You're going to make yourself look good. You're going to put yourself out there, maybe put your best foot forward, hope to find someone that likes you and that you like back. You're also going to be spending more time in the places that you could potentially be attracting a suitable partner. You may even, set up your own profile on a dating app or a platform, again, that you may potentially meet someone of interest. You're then going to hopefully meet someone, go on a few dates to get to know each other, build a little bit more trust, and then potentially even start a relationship. Now, the process in business is pretty much exactly the same. It's broken down into these 3 steps. The first being to attract. So when we're in the dating scene, we're trying to attract a partner, we're getting visible or we're getting seen in the areas or locations or platforms that our potential partner may be. We're putting our best foot forward, we're making ourselves look good, and we're hoping to then build a relationship or have a partner as the end goal. The next thing being engaging is when we're going on those dates, we're getting to know them, we're building that trust, we're getting them to know, like, and trust us. And then converting them into a partner, aka a client, is when we decide to take that next step into the sale. So it's really important to actually look at, not just dating, your business in these 3 steps being attracting, engaging, and converting, because it's a natural cycle that people need to go through as they're considering and making a decision about whether they're going to work with you. So if you are going out there to the market and trying to attract people by talking about your products and services and actually thinking about those people you're trying to bring in the way of making a sale, you're missing some really fundamental steps within this journey that you need people to go through in order to make that decision to actually work with you, which is done in the conversion stage. So before anyone's converting, you really need to firstly attract them, engage them, and then ask for the sale. Now you can actually make the opposite mistake as well. So this is where I see a lot of particularly personal brands going out there and going crazy on the content on the front end. So doing all the work to actually attract clients in, consistency on social media, putting their best foot forward, making themselves look good, all of these different things, but they don't actually have a strategy in place to engage and convert those people that are coming into this ecosystem. So what that fails to do is actually encourage and nurture people through those 3 steps into making a sale. And if you want to have an efficient and effective business, then you need to have these systems in place to actually encourage more people to be moving down this system and have strategies in place for each and every stage. So if you're too pushy, so you're going out to the market without doing the work to attract and engage potential clients, and you're just trying to convert those people that are not ready to make a decision, you're going to come across as really pushy, salesy, and it's going to turn people off. And then in comparison to that, if you aren't assertive enough, then people won't actually know that you have any products or services to sell, or won't really see you as a professional authority that they want to pay for their services. So it's kind of about finding that balance, but also just always taking into account that we need to have systems and strategies in place for each and every step so that we can convert more clients, we can attract more clients, and we can do it in a way that is actually really efficient and effective. The first stage of these 3 steps is attracting. So this is where we are putting our best foot forward, we're getting ourselves seen and visible, and we're creating brand awareness. The goal is to get people to know and like you. So the best ways to do that is through your social media, so creating content, search engines, so Google, YouTube, to get yourself in front of those people that are actually searching for the products and services or problems that you solve. Your branding, so the way that you look and feel to your potential clients, how you're actually showing up in a visual and aesthetic sense, but also the way that you make them feel. And also PR, so any public relations. If you're getting featured in articles, if you're collaborating with other brands, these are all ways to actually get you seen, get you visible, and create brand awareness. So if you want to attract potential clients, you have to make it possible for them to find you. You can't expect that they're going to just stumble across you along within the internet one day, and they're going to be your perfect client, and then they're going to book a discovery call straight away, or buy your product or service, or inquire about your offer. It just doesn't work like that. So in order to, first of all, even just attract people into your business is to make it possible for them to find you. And the best way to do that is to create brand awareness through social media, search engines, PR, and your branding. Our next stage is engagement. So we've got people into our ecosystem, we've attracted them, we've captured their attention through our social media, search engines, branding, and/or PR. And now we want to get them to start considering us as someone that they want to potentially work with by building more trust. And the best way to do this is to give them something or ask them to do something and giving them a reason to actually take that action. So a lot of these engagement strategies actually happen on your website, and this is why your website is such an important part of your business. The reason is that it really connects, or is the bridge between all of the efforts you're doing on the front end, all of your attraction strategies, your social media, all of the things that you're doing to capture attention, and between the next stage, which is actually converting clients. So this might be something like providing a free resource, an opt-in on your website. It might even just be simply visiting your website and reading about your services, and then potentially taking action on booking a discovery call, filling out an application form, or even just inquiring with you. But if you don't have this really important platform set up the right way, in a way that actually converts clients for you or converts leads for you, then you're going to miss out on a ton of people that you're probably putting a lot of effort into attracting, but not have a way to actually convert them into leads and then into clients. It's all about just getting them to take that next step closer towards being a client with you. And that's why your website is so important. That's why I do, and how I really got into actually creating websites for business owners, because it really is like such an important step within this entire journey. And everything comes back to these 3 steps, being attracting, engaging, and converting. And if you're only attracting and then expecting to converting, again, you're losing out on this 3rd step, which is really the bridge between those important parts of marketing. By now, we have attracted your ideal clients into your business, we have engaged them and got them to consider working with you, and now we are ready to convert them. So the conversion stage is the stage when the sale is made basically. So this is when someone becomes a client, signs a contract, or purchases your product, service, or program. In one of the later lessons, I'm going to go through in more depth sales and conversions and how to do that more effectively. But the good thing is that if you are attracting the right people, if you are engaging and nurturing those people that are coming through this system, by the time people are ready to convert, they should already know who you are and how you can help them. So the actual sales process should actually be quite easy, because it's almost a process of elimination as they're going through this 3-step system. So we can make sure that by the time they're all ready to convert, they've already qualified themselves as someone that we can help. However, this is all assuming that our offer is solving a problem and is aligned to our target market. It's also assuming that it is clear and easy to articulate the value and transformations that our offer provides, and that we're confident in actually delivering the sales process to our prospect. So we're gonna, like I said, go through more in depth about sales, but if you are still unsure about those first two steps, being that your offer solves a problem and is aligned to your target market, and that it's clear and easy to articulate the value and transformation, I want you to go back to lesson 2 and 3, where we talk more about these specific things. Now, the basis of everything that I've taught you today comes back to a strategy called inbound attraction-based marketing. Inbound attraction-based marketing is all about bringing clients to you. So just like I mentioned about that process of elimination that a potential client or prospect can go through before they actually get to that conversion stage, when we actually do this process correctly, it is literally creating or positioning your business as a magnet to the people that you can help and get the best results for. So really the first steps of inbound attraction-based marketing is to build brand awareness that attracts potential clients or potential ideal clients by giving so much free, valuable content that positions you as an expert in your industry and then makes you a magnet to those people. It then naturally entices them through our engagement and conversion stages into getting those ideal clients to purchase from us, to become clients, to buy our products, services, and programs. This method is actually a really simple and effective strategy that literally anyone can implement into their business. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated, but it really does work. And for example, when I first started my business, I was already aware of the inbound attraction-based marketing strategy, and it's something that I knew that I wanted to use. So literally for the first 3 to 6 months, I focused solely on setting up these systems and providing value to my audience and actually just building an audience and building brand awareness. And so for those 3 to 6 months, I never promoted any products or services. I never talked about my offers. I just provided value until I built enough trust to then be able to go out there to my audience and actually say that I have this product or service, or I have this offer, or try and get them to take that engagement step. Because by that point, I had already built that know, like, and trust factor. So I was more stable in actually coming out with products, services, and offers because I had been aware of the system and strategy that I was using, and my objective was just to build that attraction stage in the beginning, and then also have those systems in the back end to make all of that work that I was doing on the front end more effective over time. So did I make sales in that first 3 to 6 months? Yes, I did, because I started to attract those people that were my ideal clients because they took notice of me, I got their attention, and I had already started putting those steps into place in terms of what would happen next after they were attracted into my ecosystem through those channels that I mentioned. So I always felt a bit like I didn't want to go out there and do a ton of outreach. I didn't want to sell in the DMs. And I could see that that was a lot of what a lot of business coaches were teaching. And I was hearing from my clients that they were getting told by business coaches to literally message 200 people a day and then just hope for the best. And they weren't getting any results from it. And that is because it really did not have that fundamental system in place to build value, to attract them into their business and get their attention, engage them, and then convert. The best thing, in my opinion, and what I would recommend anyone in those first stages of their business is to focus on building value, build attention, build brand awareness, and get visible by creating high value content and setting up the systems beyond that attraction stage, so engaging and converting. So just to recap this lesson today, think of marketing like dating. So don't try and move too quickly. Be assertive, but don't be a stage 5 clinger. understand the process, take it slow, build rapport, and understand the cycle of relationship building and the 3-step process that we've gone through today. And then just to recap on those 3 steps of marketing, your business really needs to focus on attracting, engaging, and converting your audience by optimizing those 3 steps in your business. And remember that to attract high quality clients, focus on providing huge value in the attraction and engagement stage so that you can entice more dream clients to consider working with you by positioning yourself as someone who can help them achieve a goal or eliminate a pain point. The action steps that I want you to take is to go ahead and click on the link in this video. It will take you through to a worksheet that I've created. And what I want you to do is put in each of the 3 stages exactly what your strategy or goals or action steps are to implement better systems within those stages. So you'll have one column, what you're doing right now to attract, to engage, and convert your clients. And then what I want you to do in the right column is to write a new plan or analyze that current system that you have and see how you can do it better. And so the goal being to get people to that next stage of commitment and then get them from attraction, engagement, and conversion. So I hope this lesson has been helpful. Leave a comment below if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next lesson.